We continue our reading of God's Dream for You, The Chosen, a morning devotional by author Dwight K. Nelson. Today's reading, August 22, Journeying with the Jews, Part 3. Jesus declared, "Believe me, woman, a time is coming when you will worship the Father, neither on this mountain nor in Jerusalem. You Samaritans worship what you do not know. We worship what we know, for salvation is from the Jews." John 4:21-22. The celebrated author and pastor Henry Nouwen wrote his book, Life of the Beloved, in the first person as a letter to a young Jewish professional living with his wife in New York City. Nouwen and he had become acquainted when Nouwen taught at Yale, and a deep, abiding friendship developed between the two. The book is a response to the young agnostic's plea for Nouwen to try to put religion in terms he and his friends of the city could understand. Along the way to making his point, Nouwen shares a profound insight into the meaning of being chosen by God. Quote, "I hope that the word chosen speaks to you. It must be for you a word with a very special connotations. As a Jew, you know the positive and negative associations in being considered one of God's chosen people. From all eternity, long before you were born and became a part of history, you existed in God's heart. Long before your parents admired you or your friends acknowledged your gifts or your teachers, colleagues, and employers encouraged you, you were already chosen. The eyes of love had seen you as precious, as an infinite beauty, as of eternal value. When love chooses, it chooses with a perfect sensitivity for the unique beauty of the chosen one, and it chooses without making anyone else feel excluded." Page 45-47. And so it has been for the chosen remnant from the beginning. Not a divine calling to be exclusive, but a divine summons to be inclusive. It is the heart of God's loving strategy to save the entire planet. How can we know? Note carefully the provocative claim Jesus made to the Samaritan woman by the well in our text today. Salvation is from the Jews. He could have flim-flammed around, as much religion does today, and declare that all that matters is that God loves you, so not to worry over such inconsequential particulars as truth, doctrine, and revelation. But he didn't. You want to know what has the truth of salvation? Looking her straight in the eye, he announced the remnant community of the Jews does. Period. Christ was not being arrogant, but he was being honest. God cannot save the world through an ecumenical stew of teachings. He has always entrusted his corpus of truth to his chosen remnant, whose solitary mission is to share it with the world. And that is why there is a remnant, and there is you. This concludes our reading today of God's Dream for You, the Chosen.